at this. Tottenham Hotspur confetti. Big Ange. I was wrong. Tottenham Hotspur, they deserved it. Tottenham Hotspur have their first trophy in 17 years. And to break it, it's a European one at that. We have to congratulate them. You know, you guys know what the Football Flex is all about. It's all about being objective. It's all about calling things as they are. It's all about saying it as it is. And we're still here in the San Mamés Stadium. And I thought, you know what? There's no point doing things half-hearted. You've got to give them their props. And Ange Postecoglou has basically done this. Yeah. Jesus. Go, Josh. Oh, my God.
Wind machine.
Yeah, wind machine. They're trying to blow the confetti off the pitch. That is loud. That is loud. And it nearly blew me back. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, let's take a sit down. Let's take a sit down in the dugout. This is the Man United dugout, by the way. Let me sit here. But he deserves a lot of praise, Ange Postecoglou. He deserves a lot of praise, because not only did he silence his critics by winning something in his second season, he's created history for Tottenham Hotspur fans. He's created history. Like, it doesn't matter how you look at it, he has created history. I saw Spurs fans away to my right behind that goal in absolute tears. And rightly so. They've not seen their club win in so long. And this is a manager who's been ridiculed all season and last, to be fair. People making fun of the way he speaks. Yes, he gets prickly and rattly in press conferences, but he's managed to find a way for his team to win. And we were in the press conference, we were working outside the press conference room, excuse me, and I listened in on Ange's press conference, and Mickey van der Ven afterwards, actually. And Ange was saying he prioritised this competition since January. So he made a conscious decision to prepare his squad and get them ready, because he realised their best chance of silverware or success this season was going to be in this competition. And you have to live and die by your decisions, right? And he's chilling in bed, comfy with his decision, because it worked. If your decision works, then no one can chat to you. He's put his medal on the table. He's put his trophy in the cabinet at Spurs, which we haven't seen for so long. And I tell you what, Mickey van der Ven as well, I heard him talking afterwards saying, do you think that you're still the banter club? He said, guess what? I don't care. We don't care what people want to say about us. People will still try and banter Tottenham and this, that and the other. But guess what? Their trophy drought, their clock has just reset. At the time of recording this, it is 0 days since they last won a trophy.
What about the website? What about the countdown? It's so hard.
0 days since they last won a trophy. You can't chat to them. You can't. Arsenal fans, listen. I know that you're competing at a high level because, you know, you got to the semi-finals of the Champions League, etc. This is a competition whereby, you know, Champions League teams don't even drop down, so it's an easier. All of that stuff Arsenal fans can say. But listen, they've won a European trophy. Arsenal have not. Or what is it? Cup Winners' Cup, Josh? I don't even know. What is it? Whatever it is. Spurs got three. Spurs got 3 European trophies, and Arsenal haven't won a trophy in 5 years. So yes, the league form's been shocking, and I don't know what they're going to do with Ange. Just probably ain't the video to talk about it. But a lot of Spurs fans are saying, listen, the emotion, no, we still don't think he's the right man. But I also heard Ange say that my plan here was to come here, lay down some foundations and build upon it. And he's laid foundation. He's basically made Tottenham potentially, a more attractive prospect now. He has. They're in the Champions League. They've won a trophy. The group of players that he does have, actually, when fit, can now get confidence in them. They can add to that. It's all on Daniel Levy now, though. Daniel Levy, if he decides, which he probably won't, let's be fair, that is really breaking the mold. But Tottenham broke a mold by winning a trophy. So who's to say that with this Champions League money, Ange doesn't get his way? Because he also said, I heard him say, and fair play to him, he also said that when I made that decision in January to go for this competition and basically throw out everything else, which isn't good, by the way, but when he made that decision, he said a few of the people at the club, they didn't really want to do that, and I understand it, but that's the way I saw it. And now this has happened. Who's to say that Daniel Levy won't change his mind and start putting more money into Spurs? Or spending this Champions League money correctly by getting them better prospects? If you're Liam Delap now, Man United's there, Chelsea's there. Do they have Champions League? We don't know yet. Forest, etc. Newcastle, and now Spurs are there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's going to displace Solanke, but I'm just saying that as a bargaining chip. You know, they got players to choose from now. They got money to spend, and for those Spurs fans, you know what? Fair play. People like expressions. People like Abby, Fuad. I see Fuad. He said he cried real tears. I saw his post. Expressions. I see him running through the street. His voice was gone, running down that side of the stand. Like, these guys, they deserve it, man. On a personal, I'm happy for those guys. I am. And Spurs as a fan base, listen, I will always go back to doing the banter thing and that. But right now, as I sit here, the morning, the evening after, the afternoon after the night before here in the San Mamés Stadium, I got to say, man, and this is what the Football Flex is for. Like, fair play. Fair play. You deserve it. I'm not even mentioning Man United in the video. This is not what this is about. This is about Spurs. And Ange, with all of the scrutiny he's come under, all of the pressure that he was under to deliver, you know what I mean? My man, he pulled out the bag, mate. He pulled it out the bag. Man said he wins things in his second season, and he did it. And guess what? He did it in a way where he adapted his style, went to 5 at the back to see it out. He did something that actually that Spurs team is not synonymous for doing, which is digging in, defending properly, being organised. Did they have to be that good on the ball? Did they have to be that good as an attacking force? No. That was indicative of the game and two poor teams that were playing against each other. So I understand that. It was, in terms of a final, it was one of the worst finals you will probably ever see. Yeah, I agree. Total rubbish, Josh. It was one of the worst, probably the worst final that you will see in terms of quality. Shocking. So as a neutral, you're looking at that going, flipping heck, how are one of these two going to be in the Champions League? But for the Spurs fans, they don't care what type of goal, how the goal went in. They don't care, you know, was the win attractive? Were they on the front foot? Was it goals galore? Was it Ange ball? They don't care about none of that. They just care about winning. Like Expression said, he just cares about seeing Son's armpits. And Son, by the way, he leaves. Well, I say he leaves. He might not leave. I don't know. But he is now a Tottenham legend. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. No, it's all right. They can still hear me. It's okay. Thank you. The staff here were just saying, should we turn off the fans for you? Really, really accommodating staff here. But yeah, Son, he gets, you know, he goes down in Spurs history as a player to win a trophy, which has not happened in a long time. And again, a European one. Big up Son. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of young players. I'll let you into a little something. In the afterwards, we were walking through the tunnel just to go to somewhere. We bumped into Mickey van der Ven and James Maddison, Bergvall and Archie Gray, and just seeing how happy they were as young pros, you know. And they were two players who missed the game in Bergvall and Maddison, and seeing how made up they were to actually win that trophy. That's what it's all about. It's about winning trophies. So listen, Tottenham, fair play. I'll take my hat off to you. Ange, I was wrong. I was wrong, man. He's got a bit about him. He's defended himself. Sometimes he rubs people up the wrong way because he gets a bit rattled. But actually, he stands on business. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He says what he needs to say. And in the end, he produces the goods. He walks the walk and he talks the talk. So smash a like on the video, people. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm out of here from the San Mamés. Peace.